Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to class. So we are going to talk about social media now. I like this topic because the way that the world is going, everything is moving into the digital space. So you want to get on the train and learn how to make social media work for your business. Because on social media, either you're making money or you're watching people make money. So you want to be on the side of making the money. Um, People shop online now. You see Amazon, you see you can get your groceries online delivered to your house. Everybody's having to do that, especially with that stuff going on. People are spending more time at home, which means they're shopping for things online. And so why not be able to cash in on that? So you are in the right place at the right time with Tava to be able to get some of that market share of people shopping online. And so um, we're going to break down and social media into 7 categories. And I won't be before you too long, but I want to make sure that you have at least a high level overview of how to do social media. Most people are already posting on social media anyway. You just want to make sure that you're posting in a way that gets people to be interested in your Tava. So we all market something, right? So you get a new outfit and you're marketing that. You get, you find a sale at Target and you're telling people about that on social media. That's the same thing that we do with Tava. It's just you want to make sure that you're talking about that with Tava, because when you talk about Target, unless you're an affiliate, you're not getting paid when people go to shop with, with Target, just because you found, a really cute shirt there and told people where you got it from. And so, with the categories, let me tell you what they are, and then we'll go into them. So, the first one is who you are and what value you give to the world. The second category is how often you show up. The third category is what you post. The fourth category is what not to do. The fifth category is the art of attracting people to you. And then the sixth category is copying the right cat. So we'll talk about, people you can copy as far as their posts. And then the last category is your bio and just making sure you're setting up your page correctly to properly represent what it is that you want people to know about you and kind of what you want them to do and what you want them to see that you're all about. Okay, so the first category, who are you and what value do you want to give to the world? So you need to know this about yourself. You need to do a little bit of soul searching. So I made up a document. Let me get to it here, which I'm not going to send you guys this, but we'll just talk about it in the video. Or I might. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Let's see. Okay. So, little self assessment here. So, why are you doing this business? Why did you join Tava? Why is that? And what do you want it to do for your family? That's going to need to be expressed in your posts, in your social media posts. For me, it I originally joined Tava to, lose some more weight, to get some supplements that worked, and ultimately to be able to change Black and Brown communities that don't prioritize their health currently. So to bring that into, impoverished neighborhoods, the education, the nutrition, and all of those things. So really, if you come to my page, you're going to see more of the motivation and the education and the psychological aspect of the weight loss, just getting in the right mindset to be able to focus on your health. Whereas you may go to, let's say, Nina Moore's page, and hers is all about, being excited and fun and, getting a lot of people together to do something, that sort of thing. So whatever your angle is, that's what people need to see. So what is it that you want to offer the world? Do you want to give people health tips, exercising tips, what kind of foods to eat? Some people have learned how to cook healthier and how to substitute our traditional things that we love for better ingredients. So, do you want to do that? Do you want to be people's like accountability partner online, to where it's like, okay, well, you're going out to walk every day and you're going live while you walk, or you're taking a picture while you're out to just show, hey, I did this today, to inspire people to get out and do that. Do you want to share recipes or what you're cooking? Do you want to do inspiration? You're sharing testimonials, you're sharing about the products, those sorts of things. So just make yourself a list of what things you want to bring as far as value. And then, so let me see. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Okay. So the next category is, how often do you show up? So, some people are not used to posting every day. So, um, I've come up with just 3 days that I get the most engagement, after looking through my own records. And it's going to be Monday mornings, 7 to 8 a.m. A lot of people are online, getting ready for work or going to work. Um, and so Monday between 7 and 8 a.m., do a post. Tuesday from 7 to 8 a.m., do a post. So sometime between that time slot, and that's 7 to 8 a.m., whatever your time is. I'm in Central Time, so that's what I tell people is Central. And then Thursday, you can do either a 7 to 8 a.m. slot, or you can do 7 to 8 p.m. And the reason I like Thursdays is because Friday is when a lot of people get paid. So if you're on their mind Thursday, they'll know, okay, well, I get paid tomorrow. So they're going to be more favorably looking at whatever it is that you're trying to push or sell. And then if you're not posting daily, you want to make sure that for your stories, you got Instagram stories, you got Facebook stories, you want to post something in there every day. You find a cool quote from somebody, you go to Google, type in Monday inspiration, Tuesday inspiration, or, fitness quotes or something. You want to have something going in your stories all the time, because with social media, the key is attention. So attention is currency. Attention can make you money, because you want to be top of mind when people think of health and wellness, and where to put their coins. Especially right now, everybody's focused on their health in some aspect. So you want to be the person that they think of when it's like, okay, I need to change something up. I need to lose some weight, or I need to get healthier. I need more energy, that sort of thing. Okay, so moving on from that, what do you post? And so going back to this document here, it says, what are my marketing themes? So the top themes that really get people engaged and what they like is love. So, you love either whatever relationship. So, relationship between you and your partner, your kids, that sort of thing. People love to see love and family. You post a picture of your kid, it's definitely going to get a ton of engagement. And so, weight loss, of course, food, pets, and travel. So those, 6 categories are what people gravitate to the most: love, kids, weight loss, food, pets, and travel. So however you can work in Tava into your post, you can mention that to where it's not only about Tava, but maybe you got a story or something like that. People really like that. And so, you know, you can, and I give a for instance here, let's say you have a dog and you take pictures with your dog while you're out on your walks. And maybe in your post, you might say, I love that I have a ton more energy now that I've been taking the Flare energy capsules, because my dog needs it all, or something like that, or these Flare energy capsules give me so much more stamina when I'm taking Fluffy on our daily walks, or something like that, to where you get creative and you show people your lifestyle. How does Tava come into whatever you're doing in your life? And so, just to make it a little bit more simple as far as what you post, the 5 categories that I would say post is: 1 is your lifestyle, 2, you educate, 3, you entertain, 4, you motivate, and 5, you talk about the business. And Notice that the business was last. So this is not something to where you just throw up on people, Tava, Tava, Tava. No, you don't do that. You work it into the other categories. So for lifestyle, again, we've already talked about that: family, food, hobbies. You let people into the real you. And I think that's the biggest deterrent for people sometimes with doing social media. Is it's just like, oh, I don't want people like in my business, maybe they're going to judge me, or I don't think my life is interesting enough for people to want to know what I have going on, that sort of thing. But we all go through the same thing. So if you post something, it's going to speak to somebody. And really, you're only trying to speak to your audience, right? So for me, I've decided that my audience is like me. So women that are over 200 pounds, trying to get under 200 pounds, okay? And all the psychology that goes into that, and the self esteem, the confidence, um, the hard work, the dedication, all of those things that go into that. So you have to decide what that is for you. Are you going to talk to, seniors that are women, that have kids that are out of the home, and maybe they're single, maybe they only have a pet, or, maybe they don't have family that lives close? Or are you a new mom, and you're going to talk to new moms about, fitness and working in your fitness and health into a really busy schedule? Are you a professional? You work a 9 to 5, and you want to just really speak to the professionals about how to, make an extra income while you're doing your 9 to 5 to eventually get out of the rat race. Whatever your angle is, that's really the only people that you're speaking to online. Everybody else, you may have more people come along, but don't worry about trying to speak to everybody. You're just trying to speak to the people who you're trying to target. Okay, so moving on, what not to do. Okay, so what not to do. First of all, don't overthink it. Just show up. Post something. Um, just like you have been doing. It's fine. Just show up and let people see that, hey, I'm here. Um, don't be in the shadows, because that doesn't profit you, and you don't get any practice with your consistency in showing up on social media. The next thing is not to show up, right? So, like, just not to do anything, not to post. Don't do that. Do something. Even if it's a quote that you post in your stories that day, maybe you don't have, a post that you could come up with for that day, just post something, right? And then the third thing that you should not do is have more than 25% of your posts just be a strictly Tava post. You do not, again, you don't want to throw up on people about Tava. You were a person before you joined Tava. So, what is it that Tava is helping you do in your life, more so than just telling people, oh, this is the grad pack for Tava, buy now? Like, no, we don't do that. We attract people, we don't attack people. And so that actually brings us into category number 5, which is attracting people. So, attraction marketing is huge. It basically means that you are putting yourself in a position to where people want to come to you and know what you're doing. What is that she's selling? What is he talking about? That sort of thing. So you want to make sure that you are having some catchy quotes. Your live titles, you want to make those very catchy as well, and we'll talk about that. You want to do some curiosity posts, and let me pull up a video real quick. So let's talk about some live video topics, just so you can understand what I'm talking about, as far as some things that you could use. And let me stop sharing here. Okay. So one headline, let's say you're going live, you're to that point where you've got enough confidence to go live, which really, again, back to what not to do, don't overthink it. One could be how to blank in blank without blank. So, for instance, um, how to get 100,000 followers on Facebook in 30 days without paying for ads. So, that was just one that I saw. Um, Another one could be 5 quick tips to start on your healthy journey, or 5 quick tips to jumpstart your weight loss, or 3 quick tips to jumpstart your energy. Um, Another one is why I don't blank. So it may be why I don't, why I don't eat meat anymore. Maybe you've gone vegan or vegetarian or something like that. Why I don't do something. Those are catchy titles. Let me give you a few more. Um, Another one could be why and then an undesired outcome. So, why do people's New Year's resolutions fail? Um, how to lose 5 pounds super quickly, or how to lose 5 pounds really quickly. Um, the 3 lessons that everyone on their fitness journey. Wait, let me see. Hold on 1 second. Or not 3 lessons. 3 qualities that every successful person should know, or something like, or should have 3 qualities that every successful person should have. So something to where it's like, oh, what is it? So you're pulling them in with giving an answer to a question. I'm gonna put this. I signed up for one of these little free um, chats, and so the guy has like all of these basically titles that you could borrow. And so I'll put that in our Telegram chat. If you're not in a Telegram chat with us, just let me know and I'll get you added. Even if you're not specifically in my downline, it's okay. Just ask me. But you need to be in Tava. So, but yes, so those sorts of things. And then as far as your actual curiosity post, let me go to that and I will give you all an idea of that. Give me just a moment. So you want to do some before and after posts, right? People love testimonials. We're in the weight loss business, even though Tava's products don't specifically, other than the energy capsules, make you lose weight. Excuse me. Still, people like to see results. Um, you can do any kind of course, lifestyle post. That's a curiosity post. Let's say, you went out to eat with some friends and you got a really cute, drink. Maybe it has a piece of fruit on it or something like that, and you just gotten your food and you snap a picture of your full drink and your food. It's like, ooh, where is she at, or what are they doing, and then you can put something in. It's like, thank you, Tava, for paying for this meal. I love my business, or something like that, to where you bring people into what you're doing, but you can sprinkle the Tava into it as well. um let's see here. You can tell a story. So stories sell, facts tell. That's a saying that I always remember is, do you have a story surrounding a product? I know we have one lady in our team. Her name is Miss Rose. She lost 19 pounds in 2 weeks from taking the tea. And changing up, of course, her eating habits, but mainly it was the tea that helped just flush a lot of the water weight off that she was carrying around. Those, that extra pressure, that water weight is heavy. But that, and then she was able to get cleansed out. So she dropped 19 pounds in 2 weeks. So, and things like that, if you're telling those stories, those sell to people because people need social proof. So, so those are just a few things. And oh, same thing. If you get like a text message, when you follow up with people saying, how do you like the products? How are you enjoying what you're trying? and they say, oh, it's good, or, oh, I lost, 5 pounds, or I lost 4 pounds, take a screenshot of that, cut out their name, of course, cut out any pertinent information. You don't want their business out there. And then you can post that in your stories. And then, you can put something with it to show that, hey, these products work. So, okay, so the sixth category is to copy the right cat. So you're not going to be a social media pro from the very beginning, especially pulling Tava into the fold of your social media. So you want to find some people to look at, follow them on Instagram, follow them on Facebook, and just see how they do social media. And then you copy that. Now, in the beginning, I did go over, beginning of our boot camp, I went over some accounts that I want you to follow, specifically, at least mine. But there are some other people that I want you to follow, like TK Walker, Nina Moorer. Those, are some heavy hitters in Tava that are doing, the social media with the retail aspect really well to make you some right now money and things like that. So definitely you want to be tuned in for that. And then I'll give you also different retail strategies for social media that you can use along the way. I'll drop those into our Telegram app. Okay, so the last category, category 7, this is about your bio. And so I'm going to pull up my social media. Just a moment here. Okay, so let me pull that up. Okay, so I'm on Instagram, and here you want to, your Instagram bio is like if you were to submit a cover letter for a job before your resume, this is what that would be. And so you want to, in your bio, you want to tell people, what do you do and who do you serve, basically. So, like I told y'all before, I help women over 200 pounds get under 200 pounds. Like that's the women that I want to target, is the people that want to do what I want to do. And then, you know, and then I just put some other description about the product. So the fastest results, best supplements, potent detox, highest energy. I put my little proof of, hey, I'm down 35 pounds, ask for samples, and then I put the city that I'm in. And then I put my link tree as well, which in the next video, I'll show you how to set up your link tree. So we'll go over that later. And then if you want to do this, that number, you can definitely look up how to do that. Um, but let's move on, because I won't spend time on that. So you don't have to do that if you don't want to. That took me forever, and I probably won't do that again. Let's see here. Okay, so I have, of course, posts. Well, this is a live. I have quotes. I fill my page up with quotes. So I do every other. I'll do a picture, I'll do a quote, I'll do a live, picture, quote, live. That's just my thing, right? So you go to my page and you can see different aspects. Here, I went to a model home and I showed people on live, just did like a little dream day. So you can go to my social media and definitely look at that and see how I've done that. Okay, let me go to Facebook and notice for my picture, my profile, I have a headshot. You want people to be able to see that it's you. Okay, so now over on Facebook, it's not called a bio, it's called an intro, but you want to have, what you are. So, you can have independent business owner or associate, or whatever you want to, but whatever your title is with Tava. And where it has the bio up here, this is what I have. I have that I love Jesus and I help women over 200 pounds get over 200 pounds and make six figures with the best supplements. So it doesn't allow you to put a lot. So just something to where, again, it's who are you and who do you help? Um, and so, and I may even change the love Jesus part. Not that I don't love Jesus, but um, people will see that in my posts. But I may use that real estate to put my pounds that I've dropped so far, and just keep updating that as I lose more weight. So, um, but this is a living, breathing thing. So you may keep it up for 3 or 4 months and you may change it. You may keep it up for 2 weeks and you may change it. Feel free to change that as often as you need to, and you can feel free to come back to my page as well if you need to see, like, oh, what's her saying right now, to get in alignment with that. And so that is everything that I have. If you have any questions or anything like that, let me know. But this is not too hard. Don't overthink it. Just grow in your knowledge of it, but definitely show up. Definitely watch my page and how I word things and what I'm doing. Watch some other people in Tava. If you need some other names, you can go to um, hashtag impact 50K. So hashtag IMPACT, yeah, IMPACT 50K. And you can look to see who follows that, or who's posted about that. And you can, follow some other people that are using that hashtag, because that's how we, communicate. And that's another thing, real quick, on the hashtags. Instagram is really big on the hashtags, right? Facebook, people use it, some people don't. But with Instagram, hashtags between, you want to use between 10 and 20 of those, no more than that. And it helps for people that are looking for different subjects to be able to find your post, right? So, maybe you want to talk to nurses. Maybe you want to talk to Dallas professionals, so you would do, hashtag Dallas professionals or hashtag nurse life or something like that. Excuse me. And something to where it's maybe 50,000 to 100,000 posts on that one hashtag, so that people that maybe use that hashtag can see you, or people that are looking for something can find you. And you can definitely go to my social media, my Instagram, and you can see how I do hashtags. So that is all that I have for you with social media. If you have any questions, definitely drop it in the on the YouTube video in the comments, so that it can help somebody else. You're welcome to also reach out to me if you are in my downline. But otherwise, just learn along the way. And if I can help you in any way, I will. And let me stop my screen share, and I'll see y'all in the next class for the Linktree class. Bye.